Welcome to Ravenovah. Please go to my channel or set the notification bell, like this video, and share. It is hard to be a two-spirit person. It's hard to be a two-spirit woman. It's hard to be a person that stands out within your truth. So basically, you'll be alone. It is very hard when you got family that don't stick behind you. We try to go through this thing we call life the best way we can, living in our truth. Then you always have the family member that just want to whisper behind our back instead of having our back, deadnaming us. What does a dead name mean? A dead name is a birth name of someone who has changed the term, especially used in LGBTQ community by people who are transgender and elected to go by their chosen name instead of their giving name, as tag family, parents, mother, father. And the parents don't really see that. But at the end of the day, they want to let people know, no, this is not what you think. No, that's not what they are. Do you realize what you're doing? There is no reason to dead name. Do you realize that a lot of this information you're receiving or thinking as a joke or left like that, you know the girls get attacked and may even murdered because you felt as though you were doing the right thing. I love her. Now, a lot of times some girls can fight back when they find out, but there are a lot of girls that don't know the killer. Not saying that all things is dead name, but at the end of the day, we're being murdered by the men that actually been with us or know us. Thanks to you, dead naming us, singling us out, getting us killed. And at the end of the day, you don't even care. You'll say, well, it ain't my problem. Well, it's never your problem until it's your turn. Hypocrite. I created this channel for people who are different. Support those who support you. There's a PayPal on top. People murder. One thing, there are a lot of times people can't stand in the truth, but you find one that does support them. Make sure they do not fall within a marginalized community as not being in existence. And you know that there are hard to find people that create a channel that cater to people who are different and stand in the truth. And the allies sit back and say, well, I have no problem with other people. Let me just stand in here to learn something. Support those no judgment who support you. I love you. Stay in your truth.
People, it is a day of another day that we call Saturday. And it would have been said, what's going to be, hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, knocking down doors, making your dreams come true, and practicing ignore. Now, I'm not going to be in here really long with you that long because I know it sounds probably really low, because I know sometimes I do videos and stuff, it get really low. I noticed on some people's page that their videos are low. To the fact I got the air conditioner on, it's not exactly blowing on me here. Okay, this is the thing. I want to talk to you in reference to how much the world has changed and how we have moved through this world, and it's almost as if we're moving through like a time zone, and it's very strange and very weird. The people seem different. It's almost as if they was in caves and they came out of nowhere. And like it's a lot going on in this world. And living in the world, trying to be in your truth and moving forward, you know, trying to find a place where you can feel safe. And the thing about it is, like, once upon a time, you know, you went your career, your goals, stuff like that. But how do you feel about that now? Because it's like your career, your goals, everything you want to do. It's kind of like why? You know what I mean? It's like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Like, everything just doesn't seem like it's worth it. Not saying it's it's true that it's not worth it, but the thing about it, that's like a dark place. And due to the fact of what I've been through, a lot of y'all may already know the reason why I'm kind of with that mode, and I'm trying to fight to get back to the old Raven, because I had a lot dumped on my lap and stuff, and still behind the scenes a lot y'all don't know that going on transpired as of myself. You know, trying to be strong, trying to get back to the old Raven, but it's really hard, because it seems like every time I try to get back to the old Raven, something comes up or something just try to knock me over one more time, and it becomes very much turmoil mentally that kind of make you want to just sit back and, you know, distance yourself from people, especially people that want to talk about my mother and stuff like that. Now, I understand they need somebody to vent to, and I get it, but I'm not available mentally for those conversations because of the situation, circumstances at hand. And I know they want to talk to me, let them know that they have my back, and, you know, they want to let me know. But I think the problem with me when it comes to that is they're oversharing. Like, they're oversharing things I didn't know, and it kind of makes it worse when they overshare with me on information I did not know, and it makes it bad because I was like, well, damn, even this, you know. And the thing about it is that I want to say that she should have told me, you know, she didn't feel that, she felt that way. But she's always, I want to look for an excuse. But regardless of what I want to receive, what she left in my delivery as far as me living in this world, left by her and that man who helped create her, them two. Because the man above created me, he just sent me through them. Anyway, so the thing is that she left a lot on my plate. And I understand what it's like to have parents, stuff like that. And it's funny because a lot of times when I'm recollecting back on the things she used to say, I never really listened. So my message is to you. If you have parents that's like this, live your life. Because at the end of the day, when they drop a left off you mentally, you be sitting here like me. I'm confused, I'm broken, I can't believe what information I see. And what I done was, I related these things onto people when they say things, oh, they don't mean it. You know, always giving an answer. Like I always was their lawyer to help them. And mentally, it did not help me in the end because what they told me, they felt about me was true. Same thing with the one who birthed me. And it's difficult because it's not going to go away just because you know it or acknowledge it. But the thing about it is that we as humans, we have to muddle through the best way we can mentally without going crazy and just losing all the way to the end, because within this world it's a lot to digest, and a lot of times within our self-acceptance, discrimination, hurt, kill, murder, trying to start a relationship for people that just look at us as just little toys and they play with our emotions, and then when they finish just throw us away as if we're not even existed. When we share information with you, to think you were more, you know, compassion and sympathy, empathy, you know, come up relatable to us, but it's all just a trick just to get the pants, and at the end of the day, that's what it is. You know, it's just a lot that we deal with within ourselves just to try to remain strong, you know, and then the discrimination, and then jobs, and there's so much we have to deal with. And then we watch other people, within myself, I watch other people muddle through the best way they can. And I kind of pull from different people because I'm not perfect. Ravenovah is not more than most. That means I'm not some more than most people do. And sometimes I don't always get there, but I do it the best way I can. And when I die, I'm just going to say, I did it my way. I refuse to be inside of a grave. Well, not like I refuse to want to die, I'm going to die. But I refuse to live my life living for somebody else. Because at the end of the day, that person is dead, and she felt the way she felt, and she's gone. But I'm still left here with the dialogue that she left me to live with, and I have to cancel everything that she said. You know, and then the family, basically, she was going behind my back, talk about me back, so the family could side with her, so it's not like I actually go to a family member that feels safe, because she's poisoning them so much against, you know, me. And the thing about it is that you don't even know the gift that God sent you. You don't even know it because you were so much in what you felt as though was right that you got in your own way. And if you got parents like that, you know, if you're a parent, something you, this is your child, listen, this is your child, a gift from God through you. You're the earth parent. God is the real parent. Don't let your deathbed be the point where you end up dying like immediately and you left this heavy load on your child as you left, because your child's going to go through a lot of mental things of what you're doing. It may not be your way, it may not be a way you can understand it, but love your child enough to see them through God's eyes and not through your eyes and what society have dimming you, shoot you down, and criticize you, and kill the person you once was before you created that child. Because you know, at the end of the day, a lot of parents, you go through a lot as well, and you feel as though you're doing the right thing, but you don't know this person that God sent to you. You know, if you're a parent of a child that's in the LGBTQ, whatever the case may be, that's different. I'm not talking about children that just kill people or do violence, but y'all misconstrued it. But look at your children through God's eyes and love your child through God's eyes. And I know it may be difficult for you because you are so set in stone and you want to be right, but sometimes you're not right. And it's not right because every person in this world is a different entity. We're all different. We're all different. We're not you, we're not this person, they're not you, this not this. We're all different. If we can learn to glorify people for who they are when it's in a positive manner, we will find out who this person is. We live in a hypocrite world. We live people that like to judge and don't want to be judged. We get it. But at the end of the day, if you're a child like myself, live your life. Because at the end of the day, she's gone. I may be damaged, like I said, passed down, but I'm not destroyed. And like I always go back to God, because God has always been there for me. He's been the first, the middle, and the end. He's also holding me through everything I'm going through. But don't dismiss what you feel in your heart for who you are to somebody else's belief, because now they're gone, and now God is still with them. And the way God did it with this person, I'm not going to go no more to that. But I knew what I've done in my life was not wrong. I don't want to speak too much ill will about her, because at the end of the day, it still is my earth parent, the woman who birthed me. And I just want my sisters and my brothers to speak, live your life and be happy, because at the end of the day, death is final. Don't be on your deathbed saying, well, I wish I woulda, coulda, woulda. And at the end of the day, it's over. A lot of people can't get there. You're strong. You can get there. Anyway, like I said before, subscribe to my channel. Top there's an Instagram button. You follow me or follow back. Comment below if you may help somebody maybe going through the struggle. Let them all know God created you. You didn't create you. You're only aligned with what God needs you to go to. And there's always somebody watching you to make sure you go through. And there's always angels around you that's holding you up when you feel like it's you walking. It's like angels guiding you. At the top there's an Instagram button. You follow me or follow back. I try to love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the rain.